Apparently I just leave my cooler open now. Well guys, it's 8:30 in the morning. I thought, hey, maybe I'll go for golden trout today. I went for them yesterday. It was epic. If that video has come out or hasn't come out yet, I don't know. I don't really care about putting things out in order or when. I just put them out. So, we're not going to go for goldens again today. I figure that's a good way to end the year. Second weekend of October. I think it's like October 9th. Yeah, it's like the 9th or something like that. Maybe the 8th actually. But we're gonna go do some nymphing today. We're gonna fish the river. So we're gonna go drag some nymphs through on the fly rod. Probably throw a few streamers around. The bull should be wrapped up as it's now second week of October. So we might try to see if we can locate a few of them. Colored up still. They'll probably be a little skinny from the spawn, but they should want to eat, and they should look absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I'm not a big fan of targeting them during their spawn, as they are a protected species, but hey, to each their own. I've waited till now, so I'm going to go and hopefully get on to, hopefully, just even one would be nice. Get into a colored up bull from the spawn, see how he's looking or she's doing, and yeah, it should be a blast. Other than that, hopefully we can nymph up some cutties and some whitefish, some premiers. Man, I'm excited. This is going to be my last day in the mountains for the year. It's chilly. I'm cold right now. I got an energy drink going. We're going to get the fish whistle going, get myself in tune to where I want to be. And then we're going to go chase some fish and see if we can make a fun little video of the last day in the mountains of 2022. Which we're finally back to normal, guys. Let's go get them. Let's have a good life. And we are starting off the day not even being able to take our flies off our rod. That is supreme. Here we go. Boom. All right, guys. So as you can see, this little gravel run comes in right here. There's a bit of an off current there. In front of us, slack water. So we're gonna toss that up and mend right away. Mend. Follow that indicator. Right on that seam. Mend. Right on the seam, guys. Mend. And let that drift. Nobody is home, right close, I don't know. Get that mend in there. If you throw like a slack cast coming back, it'll kind of almost help. It'll start that line back. That might have been a rock. I'm standing on a horrible rock. And we'll put that back up there, mend it down right away.
There's a fish right away. What do we got? Oh, a little cutty. Right there, guys. Check that out. Little cutty. Oh, he's hyped up. Keep him in the water. Hands nice and wet. Just a little guy. If I can get a hold of him here, that barbless fly should pop right out. And it did. Straight back in the water. Guys, nymphing first thing in the morning. As you've seen, just cast that. And kind of a lazy cast, so your line falls behind in the current. And then your indicator drifts. You can throw a man, drift right in front of you. Boom, that indicator went down, set. Cutty first thing in the morning. Right on, let's keep going. Nice surface towards the back of the pool there. Wow, we might have to drift that. We may have to drift into here. See how we can do here. Big rise at the back. I'm not totally committed to sending the dry out yet, but there's a fish. There he is. See? You see that? I saw him surface. Oh, wow, that's a beauty, Rocky. Wow. Get that net ready. That is a beauty, Rocky. Absolute hog. Oh, come on, come on, come on. He's in the net. Look at that tank of Rocky. Wow. Just a beauty. I saw a fish surface. I walked back. Drifted that indicator through, look at that. Ooh, waltz worm right in its mouth. Barbless, so it comes out easy. That's an absolute stunner of a Rocky. I'm just gonna get a quick picture of that fish and we'll get it back. What the fuck? Well, that's interesting. My spool fell off. Genius, Adam. When did that get loose? Probably not gonna catch fish like that. I thought something threw something at me. I was like, what was that? Wow, that was weird. All right, we're fishing again. That is not what we want to do, is stop in that slack water like that, but we're gonna let it run. Get back in the water in a more comfortable area here to be fishing. All right, guys, that was a beauty, Rocky. I seen it surface. I don't even think I picked up my cast. I just walked down, made sure that it drifted out far enough. Saw that indicator dip just a touch, and boom. That was probably a 16, 17-inch Rocky. Just an absolute beauty, strong fish. Rocky Mountain bonefish. So much fun. See, there's another rise back in that corner there. Get that back in there. Not the best mend. Ooh, right where that fish was, it went down. Right here. Let that go. Let that go. Boom, fish on. This is a bigger fish, guys. Oh yeah. That is a bigger Rocky again. Wow. That is a fight. The 6 weight's just bent. The old 4X is just hanging on. Saw that indicator go down. You know, everyone's worried about the perfect drift. What did I do there? I let my drift finish. I let it kind of swing a bit. This is a heck of a Rocky Mountain Whitefish, I'll tell you that. Wow. Just a strong fish, got to keep it down. Oh, wow. Try to get this net ready. Whoa. That's a freaking tank. Wow. Guys, look at this Rocky Mountain Whitefish. This is the biggest Rocky Mountain Whitefish I have ever seen. Oh my God. Wow. Waltz worm just buried in the lips. Oh my good grief. This thing is a monster. A absolute monster of a Rocky man. Wowzas. Guys, that's a 20-inch Rocky Mountain Whitefish. That is a 20-inch Rocky Mountain Whitefish. Oh my God. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Oh my God. That's a 20-incher, guys. Wow. Guys, this is why we nymphed. Did you see the size of that Rocky? Holy man. It's 20 inches to that knob on the end of the net there. Absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. Just an absolute fatty too. Probably a 4-pounder. Wow. Let's get back in the water and get back to nymphing. You know, it's tough late fall. First thing in the morning, everything's not always that hungry. That's why we nymph. Put that way back there. See, that little depth change made quite the difference. I caught a fish up in the top of the run, but the fish in the bottom of the run wouldn't move where it's much deeper. I just indicated again. Where it's much deeper, I had to drop down. Those fish would not come up. It's first thing in the morning, late fall. Those fish do not want to do anything. Anything. So unless you put it right in their lane, it's probably not going to get eaten. I don't know if I'm indicating there or touching bottom. But that's where I got that last Rocky from. So don't mind my hook sets. As I said in previous videos, hook sets are free and flies are only $3. When you break off a double rig, okay, yeah, it's $6, but whatever. Just don't lose a whole leader and you're fine. Just gonna let that go for a little bit longer. Honestly, I'm not happy with its location, but that's okay because, you know, everyone thinks fly fishing's got to be perfect. And I'm a big believer in you do not have to be perfect. Dave Jensen said it before. The best guy at reading water will 100% outfish the best fly caster every single day of the week. Now, Why? Because look how long the stream is. Why do I gotta cast 150 feet? You don't have to. Boom, out. I got maybe 20 feet of fly line out. I got a 12-foot leader down to 4X. A double tungsten nymph rig, waltz worm, pheasant tail, size 18. And we're just trying to feed it straight to them, guys. Straight to them. Because if you don't go straight to them first thing in the morning, they ain't moving to it. I guarantee it. That water's got to warm up a little touch for them to want to move. Flip that back out in there. Easy little roll cast. Let that drift wide. Notice how I'm not controlling my line too much because the water's so slow and so calm back here, you don't need to. Now that was the definite heaviest rocky I've ever caught. That was a freaking monster. Roll that out there, mend way ahead, get wrapped around my GoPro. Some sort of bird's talking to me a whole bunch. Okay, so I'm back to where I wanted to be, and we're going to go along that wall. Flies bounce off them, that's fine. As long as they don't stick to it. So we're right on the wall there. I think we're a little too deep to be back there. Now whether you guys believe it or not, this is actually the hole where I caught my very first creek bull trout, stream bull trout, whatever you want to call it, bull trout ever. I had caught one in the lower Kananaskis Lake ice fishing before that, but if you ever want a hilarious story and you bump into my friend Tasha, just go ahead and ask her about it. I gotta say, she is the best net woman on the planet, because otherwise we definitely wouldn't have landed that fish. I hooked it about here, I landed it way down there. Well, she netted it way down there. The water was much higher at that point too. It's quite funny, quite the experience. So we're gonna wander back to the top, see what's going on. We weren't getting anything in the back there. It's really tough in that slack water sometimes, but we'll put that in there. We'll mend that line as far forward as we can and let that indicator go do its thing. Oh, I think that might have been bottom. Hard to say, hard to say, hard to say. Oh, that was an indicator fish. Bop, 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 bop. That's a fish, you know. Oh, that was a fish. I felt him that time. He was little. When I miss them, they're little. That's just what it is, you know. You can't tell yourself you're missing big fish. That's no fun. How you get frustrated. Frustrated fishing is bad fishing. I don't know if I'm getting indicated there every time or what, but I think it's just the rocks. We are fishing pretty deep down there. Yeah, that's okay. We're fishing deep, but there's a fish along that ledge. Oh, it's a cutty. Hey, that's a beautiful looking fish. He's not very big, but he's beautiful. See if we can, get my net out here. Look at that fish going nuts. Keep him down. Are you done? Surf them in, surf, 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 in the net. Hey, there's a little beautiful cutthroat trout. On the waltz worm again. Ooh, barbless hook. Oh, have a look at that fish, guys. Nice cutty, going back. See you later. Well, guys, that's a pretty productive start to the morning. I probably don't need this toque anymore. I can't see with my sunglasses on. But that's a pretty productive start to the morning so far. Oh, there's my tripod. 2 cutties, 2 really nice whites. Nymphing. All 4 fish came on the waltz worm as far as I could tell. 1 popped off as I got it in the net. But fishing just a pheasant tail waltz worm combo underneath an indicator. And it's paying off. Like I say, these early fall mornings, fish are either eating big streamers, they're eating spin gear, or they're eating nymphs. And I like my odds with nymphs. I really like nymphing. It's a lot of fun. And like I say, remember to water load everything. It helps a lot. You don't need to false cast a whole bunch because that's how you get tangles. But let's move to the next spot, guys. See if we can get on some more fish. And eventually we're going to try to get on a bully here today. Oh yeah, guys, I was using that rock as cover. Using the rock as cover, and we're hooked up on a whitefish again. Oh, I can't get my net out. There we go. Hooked up on a nice whitefish again. That's a tank. I was using the rock to protect myself. I spooked the fish in this hole the first time I walked up. All right, big whitefish. Big whitefish. Oh, this is tight. This is tight. Yes, in the net. In the net. And so I don't spook any of the fish. I'm just stepping back. Wow. Look at that waltz worm right in the nose. Absolutely epic. Barbless through the bottom jaw and top jaw. So sick. So guys, here's something to think about. Sun's over my shoulder, right? When I first walked up to this hole, I hopped up on this rock right here, which in turn spooked the fish right away. My shadow blows right over the river. So what I did that time was I hid behind this rock and I made my cast upstream. Made my cast upstream, watched that indicator go, kept up with it, watched that indicator go down, boom, another giant whitefish. Guys, if you don't know how to nymph, learn how to nymph. It's unreal. That's 3 giant whitefish today, 2 cutties, and we're gonna keep working some fish here. On! Oh yeah, guys. Bull trout. Bully. Oh, bully on the white streamer. He's not a big one, but he's a nice fish. He's a nice fish. Look at that, guys. Bull trout on the streamer. So epic. So epic, these streams. South Western Alberta is literally one of the coolest places on the planet. That is epic. Can I get him in the net? Yes! He's in the net, guys. All right, bully. That was sick. That was sick. Just had to let the streamer drift really slow and he'd come and eat it. Look at that, guys. He's already off. Guys, look at that. That is one of the coolest fish in Alberta right there. That is sick. We wanted a bully today. Little white streamer. He come in, gulped it. I just seen him come flying from under the rock. That was super cool. Put the nymphs down for a second, guys, and you'll get into a nice, beautiful bull trout. It's the second weekend of October. I can't be more stoked on this trip. I'm having so much fun. We'll talk to you guys again. We're gonna get another fish on. Let's go. All right, so we've switched locations, guys, but we're still gonna be nymphing. When we get to the bulls, we might spin fish, just because it's so deep. Like, just to get down to them is pretty tough. So, gonna have a quick bite to eat. Anybody who knows about this meatloaf burger from Beaver Mines Mercantile, dude, it's the best burger on the planet. But like I was saying, we're gonna be nymphing again. Hopefully, get into some good fish. Or any fish at all, just kind of explaining it to you guys. Basically, the rig that I have going is I have a 4X leader, 9-foot leader, that is tied to a tippet ring. From that tippet ring, I go 4X again, but like 2 feet, and then my first fly, and then from there, I tie on a second fly, and these are both tungsten. Right now it's been a pheasant tail waltz worm combo, but this could be anything: San Juan, pheasant tail, hare's ear, any fly you can run a double nymph rig on with an indicator. Basically, you just want to make sure that you have the smallest indicator that you can have, and tungsten. Can't say enough about it. If you're not listening to me here, say that word: tungsten nymphs. They get down way faster when you're fishing in this current. It's so important. If you're fishing still water, maybe not so much, but doesn't matter. Everything in my box at this point is turned to tungsten, and they're all just jig hook nymphs, size 18, size 16s, anything small. You know, we might fish a couple stoneflies. I doubt it at this point. It's getting kind of cold, but last weekend we were seeing a few stonefly nymphs. But basically, guys, we're going to get back out there, and you just got to be working those seams. Like I said, it's not about a long cast. It's about working those seams. Certain fish, if you're in really flat, clear water, you got to stay really hidden. Hopefully, we'll be fishing some seams out here, a little more rough water where I don't have to hide so much. I can just stand in the water at the appropriate angle for me to run the best drift I can, and we're going to move forward from there. But that's enough talking, because it's the best burger on the planet, and I want to eat it.
Most beautiful place on earth. Check that out, guys. Big old wolf. Doesn't get much more epic than that. There we go.
I don't know how I'm gonna land this fish, but that is hilarious. Whoa, stay away from those rocks. Chromed up rainbow. Chromed up rainbow. Whoa. I gotta make sure I don't fall in here. All right. All right. Come on, buddy, pop off. Pop off that barbless hook. Oh, he's in the net. All right, I'm gonna step into this little crack here. Make sure I stay in all right and safe. Look at this little cut bow, guys. Hooks out. Oh, little cut bow. Going back. See you later, buddy. That's epic. Running those nymphs, guys. Like I say, just an absolutely deadly combination. Double nymphs. And somehow I got out of the water. We're all good. We're all good. This is a sketchy one. Down. Up and grab the rods. Down. And beach. Yeah, those are definitely coyote or wolf tracks all over the ground here, because ain't nobody got their dog in here. All right. Oh, graceful. Well, guys, that's the last of the GoPro memory I have for the weekend. Golden trout, epic fishing, nymphing. I hope that video will help you guys out big time. Nymphing is like a big numbers game, so I suggest you learn how to nymph if you don't. Hopefully this video helps you. If you have any further questions, maybe I'll have something in the future, or just send me a message. Alright guys, we'll talk later. Have a good day. Adam's last weekend in the mountains just about come to an end. A couple more for fun. Let's go.